I have been experimenting a lot lately with dyes from my kitchen, black rice, black beans, avocado pits, and black chickpeas. The dye wasn't very exciting, so I didn't even make short from that dye. It was just beige and white and with ferrous sulfate, a little grayish. But it was nice enough that I thought, okay, let's work with that. I'm gonna blend it and spin it up with something more colorful. So I wanna make a 3-ply, 2 singles of the beige black chickpea dye strand and 1 single with something colorful. The fiber I used for the dye was silk, superfine merino and cashmere. I mean, it's pretty luxurious. So the 3rd strand needs to be kind of luxurious too, but since it's like a failed dye, I'm gonna treat it as such, and it's not gonna get a new fiber, it's gonna get all my leftover ends I cut off from knittings. I have a big bag with all my woven in ant snippets. I sorted them into general color piles, will card them up, hand card them, and then blend it on the blending board and then spin it up as the 1 single that goes with my failed dye. The snippets are mostly luxurious fiber. It's superfine merino, baby alpaca merino, some silk blend, and some merino sock wool with a little bit of... The luxurious fiber overpowers the few snippets of sock wool in there. It's fine with me. I separated those ends into color piles so I won't, when I hand card it, already card it up into mud. It's like common color theory. If you blend like an orange and a purple together, it's gonna be brown, or a green and a red together will get brown. So it will get all muddy, and at the end I will just have browns to go with my beige wool. I didn't want that. I want sparks of color that I blend on the blending board, but with different parts to it. Okay, those are my Rolex from the failed dye. I think they're still nice. It also would be nice to have it just bright with a little bit of gray in there. I mean, they're gonna look really nice spun up, but I like colors, so let's see what happens. Oh, and each of those Rolex are exactly 13.2 grams. And I didn't even weigh it before I put it on the blending board. I just divided it in 2, and both are exactly 13.2 grams. Isn't that cool? My cutoffs are also 13.2 grams, which I weighed. I didn't want to leave it to chance for the 3rd time. Don't test your luck. What I also meant to talk about is the superfine merino that didn't take my dye well. In this black chickpea dye, my lichen dye, my black bean and black rice dye, that new superfine merino, it didn't take the dye, and I was wondering if it's even superfine merino. And I researched a bit, and it can be that superfine merino is processed in a way that it doesn't take dye anymore. Well, to make it softer. Why would they give you white superfine merino that you can dye? I'm actually going to call the place and ask. I keep you posted on that. But if it wouldn't have been for this, I might not do this super cool project. So it's cool, I'm happy. So I cut all those fibers into small pieces. About, 2 to 3 inches. And put them on my hand carder. Now let's see if I can card this into a cloud. I think that looks pretty good. So let's do all the other piles just like that.
As you are, as I want you to be, as a friend. Precies.
Ja.
Van die wangen. Yep.
Alle in meiner Generation kennen das, weißt
du? Aber Geist ist noch ein Coolste.
Ja.
Come as you are.
Ja, ist noch cool. Now let's blend it on the blending board. I decided also to put a layer of silk with my hand-carded clouds here, just to keep them together nicely and to make it more smooth. I don't want to do a rainbow thing, I just want to put the colors randomly, like random streaks. I always put a knitting needle together with my sticks here, otherwise I can't pull it out afterwards. And then I pull the knitting needle out first and then one of the sticks. Now that I mixed everything up, you might ask yourself, why didn't she hand card everything together? But there will be a difference actually, because if I had hand carded it all, then it would be definitely more mixed, it would be muddier. And here, now we can still see the colors, see? How fun that will be to spin it up. I can't wait. So now I pull out my knitting needle. Then I wiggle it a little. It's still very hard to push out. I've seen people have that add like that plastic wrap for the stick. It looks like it's easier with the plastic wrap. Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? Those are 13.2 grams, the three of them. This one even a little bit more because I added some silk. This will be 39.6 grams altogether, and I guess it will be a little over 40 grams, maybe 44 grams or so, 45 grams. Which will be enough for lovely arm warmers. I know. I probably bore everything with my arm warmers, but I just love them. I mean, look, all my sweaters that I need actually short sleeve for the winter and the fall, because in the fall you're not too hot, you're not too cold. In the winter you can put arm warmers, and then when you enter a room that's too hot, you take off the arm warmers and you're probably fine. You don't have to take off the whole sweater and then be cold again. Arm warmers. Yeah, so let's spin this. I got the Nano e-spinner as a present. It is so cute. It's tiny. It is tiny. Now I have the mommy and the baby, and I will show it in action another time and make a review of it. I love it. I, of course, had to try it immediately, so some of the white Rollac is on this bobbin here. Some other parts of the same Rollac is on my traditional spinning wheel bobbin, and some on the drop spindle because I drop spindled in the train. I didn't want to use the nano bobbin in the train. I could because they have outlets in the train, but a lot of times when I have to take the train is full, so I don't even bother sitting somewhere. I'm just standing by the exit in the corner and drop spindle and focus my eyes on the spindle. Then I have my little safe space in a crowded train. However, now all my threads are on different devices. So those two have to go on that Nano e-spinner bobbin. This drop spindle experience here has to go on this Nano e-spinner bobbin. And this bobbin is complete with the third Rollac. So before I apply it, I will organize my threads a little. And for that, I will use my awesome technique of winding up threads with my knitting needle, clothespins, and my traditional spinning wheel. If you want to see in detail how I do that, you can watch this short. And also my long form plying with supported spindle video, which was a disaster because I have to figure out the Navajo spindle first, but that will all come. But since I'm standing here, I wanted to show you also this cute little heart. One of my work colleagues knitted that for me. Isn't that sweet? She just started knitting and she has been watching some of my videos and she made me this. It's one of her first knitted projects. So nice, all the attention you get when you start having a YouTube channel. People bring you stuff and make you stuff, and I'm very touched. Back to my bobbin problem. I'm going to use my hand-hold lazy Kate. Just put it through and come on. There. Now they're all on the small bobbins and I will ply them. I have no idea how that will turn out. The threads are a little uneven because I spun them on so many different devices. The Rolex were a little clumpy, especially this one, since it's all hand-carded yarn leftovers. But the fiber is luxurious. So let's make a luxurious yarn from recycled cut-offs and a screwed up dye. I think I will like it. It's hard to say all wound up. It's very soft. Let's put it on the Niddy Noddy to get statistics and wash it and fluff it up. This wrapped around 62 times. The Niddy Noddy is about 1.55 meters, so 56. And so it's 96 meters altogether. And I really like how the colors turned out. It's actually exactly how I imagined it. It has those speckles of different colors. See the pink here, some yellow and green. It's not too muddy. It has still the different colors separate, but it's not a gradient or a rainbow progression. It's just random color speckles, and that's exactly what I wanted. I think it turned out very nice. Let's take it off the Niddy Noddy. It still has a little bit of energy in it. That's why we're gonna wash it and smack it and snap it and abuse it. All right, it's 48 grams. 48 grams and 96 meters. Not bad. It's pretty thin. I wash it with a silk wool detergent. Warm water that's not too hot. And just let it soak for about 15 minutes. It's important that you always put a little thread around your yarn so it doesn't get all tangled up when you wash it. I put on 4 sides, I put just a little sewing thread. And I will rinse it. And then I squeeze it gently. And then wrap it in a fresh kitchen towel. Squeeze out more water. Some people stand on it. I usually just hang my wet yarn on my door handle to dry. It doesn't have that twist in it anymore. It's nice and balanced. This is the final product, my beautiful yarn. I like it. It's very soft and has a lot of texture and different colors. This was a lot of work for a barely 50 gram skein of yarn, but I'm not in a hurry. It's not about getting big results in a short amount of time. There was the dyeing, the collecting cut-offs from other knits, carding, blending, spinning. But it's not about rushing through project. It's about enjoying the process. I would do it again. So if you have cut-offs, send it to me. I love them. Also, if you have spun similar projects with using scraps and hand carded, I would love to see your skeins, what you made with it. I just think recycled stuff is the coolest. You can put a comment with saying, yeah, I have pictures on Insta or whatever platform or YouTube, I will go check it out and comment on it. Would love to see them. When I'm ready to get those knitted up for arm warmers, I will show it. I'm not sure yet how I will do this. I have to look at it for a while till an idea strikes. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at it. Basically fits every color you can imagine because there is every color in it. So I don't know if I should do color work with this or just use it as one skein. If you have an idea how you would use it, let me know. It would be nice to have like 400 or 500 grams of this and make a nice big sweater. If you like this video, maybe you also like some other videos of mine. Let me know what you're up to. I'm always happy to see comments. I really like the comments I get. It's so touching to just get comments from people from all over the world you have never seen. It's nice. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.